Javier earned the win and then earned the right to fight for that light heavyweight gold.
And the winner, coming from the blue corner, Paval Langer! Tohle je suverénně největší senzace. Lidi si byli jistí, že nemá vůbec žádnou šanci.
Rodičia ma vždycky učili sa nezdávať a preto, kým bojuješ, nemôžeš prehrať.
This could be one of the greatest underdog stories of all time. A quiet man from eastern Slovakia, Paval Langer now has the opportunity of a lifetime ahead of him. The battle to be crowned the interim light heavyweight champion.
Berem to ako životnú šancu a teraz tomu podlieha celý môj život. Cítim sa, ako keby celé mesto bolo so mnou.
Will take place on German soil, head to head with the local Viking.
Es beginnt eine neue Ära und diese Ära heißt Alexander Ironside Poppe.
Oh!
Big shot.
Der Gewinn des Gürtels bedeutet mir alles. Ich bin im Allgemeinen ein besserer Kämpfer als Paval Langer.
Může to být první německý bojovník, který získá pás šampiona.
Ironside claims victory here in Germany.
Whoever wins will become the king of the entire division and get a step closer to taking on Carlos Terminator Vemola.
Wird Carlos Vemola sicherlich einer der härtesten Kämpfe in meiner bisherigen Karriere.
At the first event in Oberhausen, West Germany, up to 12,000 fans will cheer these two fighters to victory. A native of Kosice, Paval Langer has been involved in combat sports almost his whole life. As a child, he first took up karate.
Vždycky sme sa aj s manželkou zameriavali na šport. Tu som mal svoje kone, tak samozrejme deti sme učili jazdiť. Jak sa máš? A ty, jak sa máš? Veľký zápas sa blíži, nie?
Dobre.
Hej. No ale postupne u nich prevládol záujem o bojové športy.
Keď som bol maličký, tak nás prihlásil vlastne na karate aj s bratom a otco bol veľa odcestovaný z práce, tak možno tam som si hľadal mužské vzory, dajme tomu v tréneroch. Preto som k tomu športu tak inklinoval.
Palo prestúpil plynule do MMA, tak postupne tie tréningy prerastli v takú závislosť viac menej.
Žijem si taký priemerný bežný život a pre mňa to je celý život, je to môj. No, ma to zaujímalo, fascinovalo a študoval som si o tom, čítal som knihy, pozeral videá.
Palo absolvoval Technickú univerzitu v Košiciach a v súčasnosti už robí v IT sektore, takže aj trošku zúročuje svoje vzdelanie.
Pracujem s počítačmi, sústredím sa na software. K tomu je možno ešte ten šport dobrý, že je tam taká kalokagatia.
And here comes the towering tour de force that is Paval Langer.
Koleno, ještě pravá, dobře Rongeli,
6'5", every bit of it as well, a huge light heavyweight.
Prehry patria k tomu športu a niekedy vedia posunúť viacej ako jednoduché víťazstvo.
A má tam riznik nasadený a je to vybavené.
Langer je prototyp bojovníka, u kterého víš, že to nebude jednoduchý večer, že tě to bude bolet a proti takovým bojovníkům je vždycky těžké nastupovat.
Every fight he's offered Langer, it's an instant yes, that's the type of guy he is.
Keď mi prišla ponuka na zápas so Xavierom, tak si hovorím, že ma to môže posunúť veľmi blízko k titulovej šanci. To bola pre mňa tá najväčšia motivácia zobrať ten zápas.
Zobrali sme to babank. Buď alebo.
Paval Javier, undefeated in the octagon cage, a 4-0 record, 3 of those by finish.
But Paval Langer surprised us all.
Oh, and now Langer, nice elbows. He's going to get this. Beautiful work from Langer now to get on top.
Akože v tom wrestlingu sme videli možno jeho najväčšiu slabosť.
I think he's trying to do hectic.
Look at take down the pressure from Xavier so far. Drives through Langer. Does well to get back up.
Good work there from
But now go to work. Now go to work. That's your moment.
Big effort here from Javier to stop this takedown. Can't quite do it.
The winner coming from the blue corner, Paval Langer!
Netreba nikdy nikoho odpisovať a rodičia ma vždycky učili sa nezdávať a preto, kým bojuješ, nemôžeš prehrať. Ide o to sa stále postaviť a pokračovať.
A Paval Langer z ničeho nic vyletěl mezi světové hvězdy. Půjde o prozatímní titul v polotěžké váze.
By defeating Javier, he earned the chance to fight for the OKTAGON Championship title against the terrifying Viking from Germany.
Jetzt erstmal den Titel holen und danach auch irgendwann vierter Schritt sicherlich zu Carlos Vemola. Und diesen werde ich dann auch seitigen von seinem möchtegern Thron.
The light heavyweight boogeyman, the man with the face and the warrior spirit of a Viking.
Ironside strahlt etwas aus. Wikinger haben ja auch Stärke, Brutalität ausgestrahlt. Das zeige ich auch in meinen Kämpfen.
Oh! The scariest thing about this guy is his knockout power. Oh, big shots. Popek looking for the finish. That is it!
Popek has made a name for himself. Look at the demolition he did to Martin Zawada, the legend in Germany.
Ein absolutes Spektakel, was es so in Deutschland noch nie gegeben hat.
For the city of building
Waren die Emotionen natürlich hoch. So viele Leute, die da waren, mich angefeuert haben. Ich habe das auch wahrgenommen.
This is a bad spot. Popek piling the pressure on. Oh my goodness, he called for the fight. Oh, huge cut there.
Wenn du gegen Alex Ironside kämpfst, dann ist es kein Spaß.
And he's just smeared the blood. Look at the trail.
But that bell summons the new era, the new dawn.
Es beginnt eine neue Ära. Und diese Ära heißt Alexander Ironside Popek.
Er scheut sich nicht, jede Aufgabe anzunehmen, die ihm gestellt wird. Und dieses Mal ist es halt jetzt Paval Langer.
Ich trainiere hier in meinem eigenen Gym. Es ist ein eher kleines Gym, aber für mich spielt das keine Rolle. Der Ort, wo man trainiert, wichtig ist, ein gutes Team zu haben.
Nach dem Kampf gegen Martin Zawada hat Alex noch mehr Blut geleckt. Man merkt, dass er im Training noch intensiver an sich arbeitet und es wird keinen geben, der ihm das Wasser reichen kann.
Das ist jetzt ein absolutes Highlight für uns mit diesem Titelkampf.
In diesem Kampf möchte ich Dominanz zeigen und ihr werdet wieder mal einen komplett anderen Gameplan von Alex Popek sehen. Ja, der Kampf ist enorm wichtig. OKTAGON ist eine der größten europäischen Organisationen. Paval Langer steht mir im Weg und deswegen muss er weggeräumt werden. Paval mich nirgendwo überraschen kann.
Komm her.
Meine größte Motivation ist die Familie. Meine Frau ist mein allergrößter Supporter. Ohne sie wäre ich wahrscheinlich nicht da, wo ich heute bin. Weil es gab auch eine Zeit, also vor allem dann, wo ich meinen Job gekündigt habe, wo ich kaum Geld verdient habe. Und in der Zeit hat sie mich natürlich auch sehr gut unterstützt.
Ich unterstütze ihn dabei sehr gerne. Ich mag es, ihn dabei zu beobachten, wie er einfach seiner Leidenschaft nach. 1, go!
Jeden Tag, wenn ich aufstehe, möchte ich arbeiten und auch meinem Sohn vorleben, dass man mit harter Arbeit etwas erreichen kann.
Eine riesige Chance jetzt der Kampf in Oberhausen für den Alex auf jeden Fall. Und das freut ihn natürlich auch sehr. Und der Gürtel sieht ja auch sehr schön aus. Also ich freue mich schon, wenn der dann in unserer Vitrine steht.
Ja toto berem ako životnú šancu. Nenapadlo by ma možno, keby že mi to povieš, že jedného dňa sa také niečo stane. Teraz tomu podlieha celý môj život.
Spolu sme začali trénovať pred zápasom s Savirom Vitkovičom. Nebol si istý v postoji, mal tam dosť veľa nedostatkov a zlepšuje sa to.
Marek Onda trénoval v zahraničí s Joshuom, Chizorom, Dylanom Whiteom.
Veľa superov a čaká od neho, že pôjde na zem. Musíme to urobiť tak, aby začal v postoji a držal sa čo najdlhšie v postoji.
Mám okolo seba perfektných ľudí. Maťo Božík.
Halo, dostre ucho, jeden stres práv. Ja Pala pripravím komplexne. Ja chcem, aby bol na všetko pripravený.
Vládko Sabo.
Stále noví čerství chlapci sa na ňom stredajú.
Mišo Bodnár.
Verí si vo všetkom. To je najdôležitejšie a treba veriť vo víťazstvo a potom to príde.
Ja si myslím, že ten Alex Popek je poraziteľný. My ho chceme poraziť.
Taktiež Popek nemal 5-kolový zápas. Možno to budú práve tie šampiónske kola, ktoré budú rozhodovať.
Toto je Psychotým Košice a spolu sme pripravení šokovať všetkých.
The fight for the interim light heavyweight champion title has a clear favourite.
A fighter on the rise, Alexander Ironside Popek.
Paval Langer steht mir im Weg und deswegen muss weggeräumt werden.
But do not underestimate Paval Langer. That would be a huge mistake.
Pavel je nepredvídateľný. Toto je to najhoršie na tom Pavlovi.
Trying to get a good fight. Oh, that's it!
Momentálne sa cítim v životnej forme.
He will be the outsider and on enemy soil, just the way he likes it. This is the fight we didn't know we needed.
So that's the opportunity for Langer to come in here, nothing to lose, give it everything.
Viking Popek has a clear goal ahead of him. Thrill 12,000 fans in the arena and be the first German fighter to win the OKTAGON title.
Pavel mich nirgendwo überraschen kann.
Popek looking for the finish. That is it!
Sústredím sa len na tento cieľ a len toto ma môže posunúť ďalej, že zvíťazím.
This will be the biggest night of these two fighters' lives. Honor, glory, and the title of champion will be at stake.
The story of Christian Youngworth is total madness.
Christian Youngworth ist ja mehr oder weniger wie die Jungfrau zum Kinde zu diesem Sport gekommen.
Aged 28, he had his first mixed martial arts fight with no MMA training.
Youngworth během pár turnajů v Německu vyrostl v jednu z největších německých hvězd.
The man, the warrior, the myth, the legend.
Ich mache seit 5 Jahren, also jetzt im 6. Jahr, bin ich erst im MMA-Business dabei. Ich will zeigen, dass ich der Beste bin in der 77er Gewichtsklasse.
Richtig krasse News betreffend Christian Youngworth. Und zwar hat OKTAGON gestern bekannt gegeben, dass sie ein richtig fettes Turnier veranstalten mit einem Preisgeld von insgesamt 1 Million Euro.
It's the biggest prize pot in European MMA history.
I've been around mixed martial arts for 2 decades, and there's never been anything like this in Europe.
Es ist einfach ein Traum für mich, gegen solche starke Leute zu kämpfen.
Because every shot that Primero throws is with whipping power.
Primero ist ein richtig harter Bomber mit den Händen.
Right hand lands though. And that stinging right hand of Primero is what he needs to watch out for.
Youngworth brings a pressure and a tenacity that I haven't seen in many fighters before.
Impressive round by the Celt.
And I think he knows this is his chance.
Youngworth trying to finish out this fight.
We've seen him grow and now competing in the Tips for Game Changer, the biggest opportunity ever in European MMA, and it just proves that the commitment that he's put to the sport. Then we move to the press conference, and people get to pick who they want to fight.
Already Christian Youngworth, take your sides. Now let's welcome Bojan Vitkovic. Wow! Oh my goodness!
Youngworth is somebody, when I see, I'm like, shit, this guy is scary.
Bojan Vitkovic, a fighter that has fought round the world against the best welterweights in the world.
He's the guy who's got all the experience. You know, he's been in the game a very, very long time. And before the Tips Sport Game Changer was announced, he was thinking about retiring.
There's no European promotion that you can make that much money.
Chce ještě pokračovat ve své kariéře a chce konečně dosáhnout něco velkého. A mnozí si mysleli, že Bojan už to v sobě nemá.
Vitkovic versus Serdu gave me a moment that I will never forget.
Absolut krasses Ding.
Tenhle ten moment na vlastní oči jsem viděl vůbec poprvé. Je to černá labuť v bojových sportech.
And what happened next shows where experience comes in.
And he gets hold of the anaconda choke. Oh my goodness! Bojan has it tight. This could be it. That's it! What a moment!
The winner coming from the blue corner, Bojan Vitkovic!
This is the first victory he has had since he lost his greatest fan, his father.
I pray all day that my dad be with me here today, and one thing that my dad was always telling me, don't be violent, don't try to hurt someone, try to submit someone, try to be smarter than them.
I think I have good chances to win the whole tournament.
One out of 4. We have 3 more, so we're not done at all. You know, we're happy, but we're not satisfied.
He's now going to fight Christian Youngworth.
Christian Youngworth brings fire. He comes forward, he gets in your face, he pushes the fight. And that, stylistically, for Bojan, is a problem.
I feel he mentally breaks his opponents. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be prepared for a very grueling, hard-paced fight.
Sollte Christian Youngworth diesen Kampf gewinnen, dann ist das der nächste große Schritt in seiner Karriere.
Ja, das ist mir sehr wichtig. Ich will ins Finale kommen, ganz einfach.
This is the hero of the Germany. He will be the biggest star that night, I believe.
He's never fought anyone like Bojan Vitkovic, never fought a name at that level.
Bojan Vitkovic's got every single facet that you would need. That almost makes it unthinkable that he could lose to a guy that's only been training since he was 28 years of age.
Ich mag mir gar nicht vorstellen, was da los sein wird mit 11.000, 12.000 Zuschauern.
Bojan, ich bin bereit. Das heißt, du besser auf.
John Hathaway, one of the UK hopes and actually one of the favourites to win the entire tournament, had to step out due to an injury, but that meant opportunity for this man.
Unknown guy who jumped in on short notice to this pyramid. Who is Mohamed Grabinski?
No one knows Grabinski. Come out of nowhere, bit small for the weight, not the biggest guy.
Now it's my pride time. I'm in the best shape of my life to fight against the
Grabinski hadn't just announced himself in the tournament, but on the world stage.
I don't fight for money, I fight
Now they wanted to know who was going to fight who in the next round of the Tip Sport Game Changer. Next up, we welcome Germany's Marcel Mohamed Grabinski.
Mikulas was the next to select, and he had an empty bracket and all the possibilities. He could fight anybody, or he could fight against Grabinski.
Let's welcome from Greece, Andreas Mikulas. Wow.
Okay.
It's almost like he decided, I would rather pick my fight than let somebody pick me.
Co to znamená? S největší pravděpodobností neviděl jeho zápas Kertesem.
I just saw an empty spot and I get into it. You know, at least I know who I'm fighting here.
It was his choice. Maybe it was a mistake. Wir werden es auf jeden Fall im Viertelfinale sehen, dass es ein großes Missgeschick und ein Fehler von ihm war.
I'm satisfied with a draw. We see many upsets right now, but either way, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a hard fight.
Mikulas has great size advantage over a lot of people.
He's fought all the way up to light heavyweight. He's going to be so strong. He is going to outpower, outmuscle any welterweight on the planet.
His potential is deadly.
He has had martial arts as part of his life.
He's fought Alex Pereira, which is crazy to think about.
Mikulas has been at the top, so it's kind of like that situation where Mikulas needs to prove that he's still got it.
We think of him as a grappler. We think of him as this guy who's just going to get hold of you, and then all of a sudden, the guy starts throwing spinning kicks.
Spinning head kick.
Really high level stuff between the two, back and forth. Oh, question mark.
Andreas, Sparta, Mikulas.
I needed a win for psychology reasons, also because I was coming from a 2-low streak.
And Mikulas now has to take on the young, the hungry, the super experienced and the super dangerous Grabinski.
In meinem jungen Alter fast doppelt so viele Kämpfe wie er.
Grabinski se stává mužem from zero to hero. Teď přichází do své arény.
12,000 people in Horror Arena will be pushing him forward.
Ich bin hier nicht hingekommen, um einfach nur da zu sein, sondern ich bin hier hingekommen, um das Turnier zu gewinnen.
Grabinski has made a name for himself on the domestic stage.
Grabinski's never tasted that top-level competition.
Mikulas is at a different stage of his career. He only has a small window now to re-establish himself as one of the top MMA fighters on the planet.
This fight is almost like the finals for me. Whoever wins this fight, I believe, will win the competition.
Grabinski, get ready and let's put a show.
OKTAGON 44.
Dobré odpoledne, dámy a pánové. Herzlich willkommen, meine Damen und Herren, and also hello to the all English fans of OKTAGON 44 here in Oberhausen. My name is Sondřej, and this is Brian. How are you, Brian?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here in Oberhausen, the furthest show we've ever done outside of Slovakia and the Czech Republic, but we're here tonight for a good night of fights.
Yeah, definitely. We got plenty of fights. So what we are looking maybe the most in the prelim card?
If you look at the prelims, first of all, John Hathaway versus Siviec coming in the Tip Sport Reserve game changer fight. Hathaway again coming back after 8 years away. OKTAGON 36 in Germany, got his victory. Was supposed to be in the main tournament, but now fighting Siviec in that reserve one. I'm excited to see him for sure.
Definitely. For me, maybe it's going to be the girls' fight because those two women, they are unbelievable. They got big story behind them. And also, here in the first row is Katarina Dalista already ready to step into the cage and make a stare down with the winner of this fight, because then in Frankfurt, in the middle of September, she will fight with the winner of this fight.
That is so exciting. You've got Sofia Bagashvili. She's coming from Georgia, the submission specialist. 8 wins, 5 of those by submission, taking on Jacinta, the juggernaut Austin. She is the 15,000-kilometer journey to this cage, but she'll be hoping that she will be the one that will be facing off with Katarina Dalista later.
Main card, this is the Germany against the world, because almost in every fight is a German fighter or somebody who came to German and find his new home, like Hojat Hadjevat, who was walking from Ireland to Germany and in 5 years get the statue to be a German guy. Also Rafael Kratos, he lives in Berlin for many years, has got children here. And then 3 main fights is unbelievable.
You look at the Tip Sport Game Changer 2 quarterfinals. My goodness, we've already seen Glissman claim his spot in the semi-finals. We've seen Kozma claim his spot in the semi-finals. We're going to find out tonight who will be facing those 2 guys. Mikulas versus the German from Dusseldorf, Grabinski. That will be our first Tip Sport Game Changer. And then we have Christian the Celt Youngworth. He hadn't even trained MMA when Bojan Vitkovic was already competing in the UFC. He'll be looking to light this arena and claim his spot to fight David Kozma.
Yeah, all these 3 German fighters, like you said, Grabinski, Youngworth, and also Popek in the main title fight, they earn their way to these fights. And the title fight should be crazy, because as we believe, as the commentators, we've been preparing ourselves before this tournament, and we believe that Alexander Popek is strongest in the first, second round, but then can be very difficult.
And that is the worst type of sort of game plan to come in against the guy he is facing. Paval Langer from Slovakia. He is the biggest underdog story on this card. He has fought his way to earn this title shot. He is an ordinary guy. He still works with computer software alongside training for this fight. And he has said exactly what you said. If he can get it to those championship rounds, rounds 4, rounds 5, that's where he's going to test what Popek is really made of.
So the card is stacked, and I believe that the arena in Oberhausen will be also stacked, because we know that we already broke the record for MMA tournament, not just here in this arena, also in Germany. We believe that this crowd will be cheer for their fighters, and they will help them maybe to win some fights. So let's do this. This is OKTAGON 44 Oberhausen, and we can start just now.
Welcome to OKTAGON 44. Here we have our mixed martial arts rules. This will be taking place in the octagon, a cage where you will be using standing tap techniques like boxing, Thai boxing, and karate, and others. And then you have ground techniques such as jiu-jitsu, grappling, wrestling, and anything that can control the contest on the ground. There will be 3 5-minute rounds in every single fight, apart from our main event, which is for the title, which will be fought over 5 5-minute rounds. And the match can end by a knockout, submission, or a referee's stoppage. If we manage to get to the end of the time limit, we'll be tend to our judges for judges' scorecards. And here, Brian, we have our undercard.
This is right, we are set and ready for Octagon 44, and we kick it off with these prelims. The YouTube free prelim is Hassan Shaban taking on Denis Godula. What a fight that is. Both of them almost came to blows at the weigh-ins yesterday. Head to head they came. That fight is going to kick us off. Then we move to Nafuka versus Kepa. My goodness, Nafuka with a fantastic win in his last fight. Beat Peter Gabal by second round, rear naked choke. He will be taking on the tough Polish fighter Kepa. And then we talked about it in the intro, Austin versus Bagashvili. This will decide who will face Katarina Delista in Frankfurt for that strawweight, that vacant strawweight title. And then Hathaway returns again against Siviec. This, the Tip Sport Game Changer reserve match. Both guys made weight, both guys excited about this, both guys with huge grappling pedigree. And then Racic versus Costa Nuno will be our feature bout on the prelims. That will decide who will face Jonas Sharp-Magard, who is in attendance here tonight, and he'll be fighting on July 28th. Then we move into our main card, kicked off by Polivka versus Hadjivan. Polivka at a new gym now, fighting out of Gorilla MMA, taking on Hadjivan from Freiburg in Germany. Then Andrew Fisher, England's Andrew Fisher, takes on the #1 ranked lightweight in Ronald Paradisa. Javier versus Strelcek, both looking to establish themselves back in this light heavyweight. You look at Strelcek's last finish, that huge knockout, and Javier trying to get back in the win column after losing to Pavel Langer. Then we have the Tip Sport Game Changer quarterfinals. Grabinski versus Mikulas, Vitkovic versus Youngworth. Who will face Glissman will be decided by Grabinski, Mikulas, and Cosma's opponent in the semi-finals will be either Vitkovic or Youngworth. And then the interim light heavyweight title fight. The title fight we didn't know we wanted so much, but my goodness, on the build-up, it has been highly anticipated. The stories, the twists, the turns, the personalities of these two as well, really risen to the forefront. Pavel Langer from Slovakia, looking to be another Slovakian to lay his name in the light heavyweight gold. And Popek, Alexander Ironside Popek, he is looking to make history here. He would like to become the first ever German to claim Octagon gold, and he will look to do it here in Oberhausen. That is our card. That is how it is going to look. This is the Rudolf Weber Arena. And as Andrei Novotny said, we broke the attendance record here already. And we're going to kick off tonight with this. Our YouTube free prelim to whet your appetite. Slovakia's Denis Godula, coming off the back of a flying triangle win against Denis Farkas, will be taking on Hassan Diaz Shaban. That is next.
Hassan Shaban versus Denis Godula. A duel between two young guns featuring the finalists of the German Octagon Challenge and the Titan Fight Night Organization MMA champion. At the age of 21, the hot-blooded Shaban is a great hope for German MMA. His first professional fight was the Octagon Challenge finale against Topuz at the tournament in Frankfurt, where he had to fight for 5 rounds. Even though he lost on points, his performance was exceptional. At Octagon 38 at the O2 Arena, he fought Pipek in a rematch and completely dominated the fight. Now he faces an opponent who is known to be adept in many different disciplines. The 20-year-old Slovak fighter Godula has fought in K1, Muay Thai, MMA, and even bare-knuckle boxing. He fought his first professional MMA fight 9 months ago in the TFN organization and won the title. Just 1 week later, he quickly entered the fight in a German organization. And a month later, he took on Farkas in a Fabric organization fight, finishing him with a sensational flying triangle. Now he awaits his Octagon debut. Both young fighters are hugely talented and fiercely determined to win. Let's see which has the greater determination.
So here we go. Look at this young man making his walk towards the Octagon cage for the very first time. This man, Denis Godula, 28 years of age, from Slovakia, representing Thomas Bilic Martial Arts. You look at his records, he's 2-3 as a professional. Both those wins are submissions. Both those submissions are variations on the triangle. One triangle against Zurabov that won him the TFN title. Then he beat Farkas on Fabric. Denis Farkas, very well known to Octagon fans by flying triangle, continuously tried to set that up, managed to get it, got the finish, and tonight he makes the walk to take on Hassan Diaz Shaban. Now, Diaz, Shaban, and him nearly came to blows, Luke. That was at the weigh-ins. And this is a guy who, when we talked about him, doesn't look like much, but you look at the type of sport he's
competed in martial arts, his record across all combat sports is 60 and 15. That is a huge amount of experience. You add to that, he's also fought in disciplines like bare knuckle boxing. That tells you this kind of attitude and aptitude for violence.
Yeah, at 25 years young as well, so this man has a long way to grow. I feel like the character was shown at the weigh-ins from Shaban. He's the hot-blooded guy that comes forward, is aggressive, but it's almost like you don't want to activate this monster. Like you said, has a huge experience across so many different fields and willing to get in there and do bare-knuckle boxing at such a young age. You normally see that at the end of fighters' careers when they're kind of on the wind down. This guy, like you said, loves violence, loves to come forward, loves to throw, is very, very dangerous in all fields. So for Shaban, bringing it to him, maybe it's a tactical decision, but I don't think so. I don't think Hassan has ever had a tactical thought in his life. So it's really interesting to see the different characters you see here. You know, Dennis is calm, cool, collected, just loves competition, loves to compete, loves to fight, and is here to put on a real show. Like you said, has a lot of experience, but in front of this sort of crowd, this sort of level, this sort of event, I don't feel like he's had that before. I can see it in his eyes and his character a little bit now. He's looking around the stadium, looking at the lights. Let's see if that plays a part.
Yeah, we shall see. This will be by far the biggest show he has ever competed on, but he has made the weight, he has made the walk, and now all he has to do is wait for his opponent. And here he comes. There is a wry smile on that man's face. Hassan Diaz Shaban, finalist in the Octagon Challenge Season 1 in Germany. And in that show, it was his character. You talk about his emotions. He was wild. And I mean that in the cage, outside of the cage. There were so many issues. And again, just a young man who lets his emotions run wild. And a young man who's harnessed those emotions into becoming what he is now, a world-class fighter. And he's done that not just by the UFD gym and the stone throws away in Dusseldorf, but also he's added to that in his last 2 camps, going to Belgium, going to that Lamro gym over there in Belgium, which you've been to, Luke. And he's using Keita as his mentor, as his role model. And he has said, that man, that guy you see now in his corner, the double champ, the lightweight and the featherweight champ, he said he has shown him what it takes mentally and physically to really achieve the types of dreams that this guy believes he can manifest.
And like you said, controlling his anger and his emotions is something very, very, that he's struggled with. And it's got him in good places and bad places and shown his character. But that's something you have to do in that gym with Keita, because there is no easy rounds in that gym. They go at each other and emotions come out. When you go hard in sparring and you really put it on each other, that's when those emotions can be utilized either in a positive manner or a negative manner. And now as he comes in, he seems cool, he seems calm, he seems relaxed. And I feel like that could be his downfall if he allows his emotions to get the most of him in this fight against Shaban, who has, like you said, so much experience, and he can just draw him on to something big. So he needs to control that emotion. Seems to have that under control at this moment in time as he comes forward smiling, enjoying his experience. Let's see if he gets wild when he gets in there.
Listen, I'll put money on it. I'm putting money on it right now. That is going to happen. He is in the cage, stares across at his opponent. Coming in off the back of a great win against Denis Pipek. That was a phenomenal victory, decision win. And now we see the tail of the tape. 21 years, both these fighters. And again, you look at that age and you realize the record of 60 and 15 over all combat sports for Denis Godula. That tells you just how active he is in the martial arts. And then you look at the stats. He's got the reach, Godula, and the height.
Like you said, both such young guys, with the amount of experience held by Denis, I think is the big difference here. Shaban having the experience on Octagon Challenge, which is going to be a different type of experience. I experienced that myself on the Ultimate Fighter when you're in that close proximity with the guys that you're going to compete with.
We are ready for the very first fight of this evening, Octagon 44. So, our next contest, our first contest, is catchweight bout, 72 kilos, 3 5-minute rounds. Let me introduce you both fighters, and we will start in a blue corner. He's 28 years old, stands 188 centimeters tall, weight in 71.9 kilo. Represent Tomáš Bilishin Martial Arts Academy, and the coach in his corner is Tomáš Bilishin and Denis Farkas. He has a professional record of 5 fights, 2 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Slovakia, Denis Godula. Across the cage in the red corner, he's 21 years old, stands 178 centimeters tall, weight in at 72 kilo. Represent UFD gym, and the coaches in his corner are Sebastian Schaaf and Lozen Keita. He has a professional record of 2 fights, 1 win and 1 loss. Finalist of OKTAGON Challenge Germany, fighting out of Germany. In the red corner, Hassan Diaz Shaban.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Protect yourself at all times and listen to my commands. If I say stop, you stop. Fight hard, fight fair. Touch gloves, step back.
Set and ready for our opening bout. This is a catchweight bout set at 72 kilograms. Denis Godula in the white shorts, blue corner, taking on Hassan Diaz Shaban. Black shorts, red corner. What a pop from the crowd. He go, oh, and coming out with a jump knee to start with is Godula.
Yeah, Godula, a big outsider in this fight as well. Tip Sports odds having to a 4-1 underdog. For me, that seems vast, but obviously knowing Shaban so well and his mentality, maybe that's played a part in that. Big right hand lands early though for Shaban.
Fires it through the middle there.
A very well measured shot.
And you talked about some of the sparring they got over at Lamra. If you want to check some of that out, go to the Instagram page. There's some wild rounds there for Shaban, but he really believes it is bringing the best out of him, learning to be in that fire, be in that heat consistently.
Yeah, and Shaban obviously showing a few traits of Keita here as he comes forward and puts that forward pressure. That's what Keita does so well, those little feints, that footwork moving in and out. You can see, he seems a bit more planted on the feet than I've seen him previously. So he seems very, very in control of the distance. And you need to do that if you can intimidate someone like he is now, and you can be right in his face the whole time, then you pop out and pop in. That is what Keita does so well. So maybe he's picked that up in his training over there in Belgium.
Yeah, certainly looking a different style of stance from Shaban. You're right, exactly.
Again, beautiful gauge of distance there with that head kick, and just jumps in. Nice right jab, right hand. But if you're going to stand in the fire there and you're going to be right in front, yeah, you have to have unbelievable skills at reading your opponent.
Oh, that was nice. Little oblique kick there, straight to the knee, and that stiffened that lead leg up there of Godula.
Very similar styles here to Lozen Keita. Very calm, and like I said, he's learning to control his emotions. We haven't seen him driving forward, being crazy, being wild. He's very controlled.
And he's kept that right hand stuck to the side of his face as well. That's, you know, good discipline in defense as well.
Yeah, landed that to the body well.
That teeps the midsection of Godula as well. That seemed to bury deep into that breadbasket.
For me, it's his feet. His movement in his feet is fantastic. Little feint.
Fighter, right?
Yeah, in and out, made him miss. There it is. Starting to enjoy himself in there. You feel like at any moment he could explode and land a big shot, which is how you feel when you watch Keita, the same. You almost feel like he takes too long sometimes, but he's just controlling that distance, waiting for his moment.
And what do you need to see from Denis Godula? He has the height, he has the reach, but he's just unable to use it because of that footwork, right?
Yeah, I would put Godula, I would put things through the middle. Teeps, knees, that's nice from him to control, to get his respect. And maybe that straight right hand, but lead the combinations with the backhand maybe. So you're, rather than throwing the jab, he's waiting for the jab. Switch of stance is nice. The kicks are good, but nice, comes up high. The kicks are good from Godula as well, but he just throws the kick. There's no setup, there's no jab kick, there's no, you know, not there good. Coming through the middle, through the center with those teeps, that's putting his footwork off because he's fighting in the distance, the boxing distance, the hand distance. You need to put things through the middle to try and disrupt that rhythm, because on that rhythm, he's looking good. Nice low kick, big mark.
Yeah, instantly imprinted and an instant change of stances as well from Godula.
And then going up high, good ideas. Godula just seems a bit static to me. Nice hook kick attempt, but range was off. Just seems a bit stuck to the floor. As a taller fighter, needs to demand a bit more.
It's going to be interesting for Godula because we're talking about this footwork and this new style of Hassan Shaban. He will have researched based on the old Hassan, right? So he will be like trying to figure this out. This isn't what he's been looking at. This isn't what his partners will have been imitating.
Yeah, I think he's waiting a lot. You can see him waiting because he probably trained for Shaban to come forward a lot heavier, to be more aggressive. This is very measured performance from Hassan. Beautiful. He's trying to get him to go first. He's trying to feint, make him throw, and then throw over the top. That's what he's looking for. Great work there. Oh, that was beautiful. And then bullies him down as well off the sprawl.
You've got to be careful with Godula on his back. He has good submissions. 2 wins in professional by triangle, 1 by fine triangle. Shaban now talking to his opponent.
Yeah, has good control here though. Nice shoulder pressure. He's controlling that whizzer a little bit strange for me, that right-hand side. Needs to be careful that... He's talking to him still, Shaban there, holding that elbow in his face. Here, Chiesa asking for movement.
Yeah, asking him to grind the arm. That's what he's looking for. He says, move it. Don't just hold it there. Move it. There you go. Nice elbow from Shaban again. What a performance from this young man so far. 15 seconds left in round number 1.
Very calm on top, very measured again. Now good shoulder pressure again. Puts that elbow in the face. Got low hips.
And you talk about effectiveness, but also efficiency. Like, he's so fresh. That was his pace fight. He wasn't overexerting himself. There was no emotions in there either. Clinical and, you know, excellent.
And that's also what you see from Chiesa. That's how he's very explosive, very fast, but his reactions are what make him such a fantastic fighter. I've sparred against him, and he puts that forward pressure on you constantly, and whenever you throw, he makes you think about it. He moves out of the way and comes back very quickly, and that's what we've seen from Shaban. So the only way to combat that for Dennis is to come forward. You can't try and counter-strike against him because that's what he wants. He wants you to counter. He's faster, so he's waiting for you to counter, move out of the way and hit you. Here we see in some of the highlights, nice teeth from Shaban early. And that was close to the head kick too. But it's more that you can't see in these highlights, Tim, but this is when he, you know, forces him down and gets on top. Nice to get the control and that forward pressure, open top pressure. But you can't see, for me, what the highlight has been is the control of distance and the footwork. The in and out footwork. Now we have a 7-to-1 outsider.
Oh, nearly 8-to-1, my goodness. Absolutely clinical from Shaban.
And after that first round, it's hard to disagree.
Then jump to the other side, Luke. What's Godula need to do now to swing it in some way back in his favor?
He needs to come forward. He needs to put more than one shot together. He can't just throw one kick. He can't counter-strike. He needs to be on the front foot, not on the back foot. Straight away on the back foot. Again, feints here, good from Shaban. He's doing everything right. Oh. Nice teep to the face. How is he winning the teep battle to the face from the length of these two? Again, trying that question mark kick, but just one strike. We need to establish something. Good jabs are good. Double jab right hand. Establish the distance. Shaban's corner asking for the right hand to the body.
They've certainly targeted that in the first round. They were using those teeps and those straight shots to the midsection.
Just seems so unsure now, questioning himself, is Godula. He just does not know when to throw. He doesn't want to miss. He knows if he misses, he's going to get punished for it.
Oh, Superman punch to a head kick. Listen to the crowd.
Maybe one of my favorite combinations in the world.
Oh, now he's coming forward.
That was better.
He kind of needs to do that, right?
Exactly.
Fight down and
needs to take some risks. Needs to come forward. But behind shots, not nice body kick. Good solid body kick, but got hit with the right hand.
Keeps looking down, keeps feinting as if he's going to attack that lead leg.
Yeah, I'd like to see more leg kicks coming from Shaban as well, because, and as I say that...
Oh, that's really hurt.
Yeah.
Look at that, yeah, he's struggling. Oh.
Big shot lands. Goes back to that kick as well. Nice axe
yes.
kick. That's big now.
Look at that in here. Keita wants him back to his feet. Shaban will oblige.
I will say now Shaban is going to fake the low kick and go to the head.
Oh, he took his time standing up. That left leg is compromised now. Switching.
He can do whatever he wants now, you know, but you've got to go to the head there. I knew he was going to do that.
Godula lowering his hands, dangerous to play that game. Now he's switching.
He doesn't want to switch.
Yeah, he really doesn't. You even saw in that attack at the start when he tried to charge forward, it wasn't quite the footwork he needed because that left leg was already in a bad place.
He's absolutely compromised now because he hasn't got a southpaw stance. You can even see the way he's moving.
Yeah.
He just doesn't look comfortable. His defense is going to be all over the place. That's what sometimes you don't see. Like with when you switch southpaw and orthodox, you see fighters do it. They might have beautiful. They might have good attacks from the opposite stance, but very, very rarely do you see someone that has good defense from both stances. So his defense is going to be completely compromised now. I'd like to see a body kick from Shaban. He could come, step to the left and throw that right to the body.
There we go. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Jump knee, and he's on the floor now.
Just let him back up. No need to get involved. You're absolutely dominating this fight.
Oh, another axe kick coming down there. Oh, he's rolling. He's rolling for that. He loves these attacks. Diaz-style pose there from...
It's funny enough, but look at you could pretend all you want. You're on the floor for a reason.
Yeah, look at this. Shaban enjoying the moment. The crowd. Look at some nice footwork there.
If he goes down again, you could see the ref stop this.
Yeah.
That's twice he's now gone to the ground.
So compromised. Oh, fires that, gets blocked by the gloves. Jump knee. Oh, and now he's starting to get through. Watch the leg kick. Godula now just
beautiful
fight. Now he's making it ugly. Oh, and he's down again. Nice trick.
Minute left now, just over a minute. I mean, the great takedown there, but for Godula, he preferred to be here than on the feet.
Yeah.
So he got what he wanted by charging forward and coming forward. Although he's still in a losing position, he can rest a little bit. His leg's not in trouble. You hear from the corner, you can finish this guy.
Stand up, they want him to stand up. 1 minute. There you go, he's listening. He's listening to his corner. That is an evolution in Shaban as well, right?
Yeah, exactly. The aggression that you're used to seeing and the excitement and the wildness is not there.
Oh, the crowd now. 40 seconds left in this second round.
I'd be surprised. Ooh, nice double jab right hand there. Can go down to the body wide open. In that southpaw stance, right straight to the body is a beautiful shot. Ooh, nice uppercut.
Uppercut finds a way in and through that guard.
Like I said, he's so compromised in this stance defensively. Even if he didn't a nice teep to the body, he goes down again. He just wants him to come into the guard.
Come on, stand up now. Stand up. Let's go.
I imagine the referee might talk to the corner if he even looks to come out for this third and final round. That leg is in a bad way. Straight to his butt goes Denis Godula.
Has been an effortless performance so far from Shaban, showing the evolution, as you said, that he's listening to his corner. He's not, overzealous, coming forward with big, heavy shots, taking his time. And I'll say again, looks very, very similar stylistically to Los Anchiesa, who's got in his corner, who's been training with him.
I just want to point this out. You're talking about the corner of Lozan Keita and Shaban. They're so attentive to their fighter. The other corner, it took ages to get in. They came in, they didn't even put ice on the knee. Godula had to grab the ice himself to put it on his knee.
Inexperience maybe being shown there from the corner, yeah.
But it's a shame, right? They're not talking to him about pulling him out, but they're not really giving him any advice either. Wow, and look, here's some of the work. This is him coming forward.
This is that takedown we saw with the outside trip. Good again, shows he can fight in all different realms and places and disciplines, but not really going to help him. Let's see. We know Godula is a tough individual, has fought so many different sports, and like we said, done bare knuckle. I've never seen 15-1 outside and out.
I think that might be the biggest odds we've ever seen as far as a favourite.
As we go into this third and final round.
Well, Godula made his way.
I feel like one more leg kick could finish this. But he doesn't, we need to make sure he keeps that footwork. He needs to make sure that he's light on the feet, coming in, coming out, showing those feints.
Oh, there we go. Look how fresh Hassan Shaban looks. Look how fresh.
Nice hook kicks. He's still dangerous here and unorthodox as well. Is Denis. almost start rooting for the underdog. I don't know about you, but I always want to see something. There you go, nice! Comes forward, starts throwing. Makes it, you know, a dogfight. He's a tough guy. He really wants this. You know, anyone else could have given up. He's obviously compromised.
I think 90% of the fight possibly could have come out of that, but he's just built different.
Oh yeah, again going for that hook, it almost lands. Because he's so long, so he's aggressive. This is what he should have done from round one. Put him on the back foot. If Hassan's good on the front foot, can he fight on the back foot?
Watch the leg kick when he switches stances next. Now a oblique kick to that right leg.
Great discipline from Dennis to stay in his southpaw stance.
We might see another hook kick. There we go. Axe, sorry.
Referee forcing the stand up again.
Oh,
jump knee. Loves that attack.
Calling him in now. Godula.
Trying to, nice little front leg kick, that was good to the head. Aggressive here.
Now, can he find a way? Walking his man down with his hands down.
Needs to cut him off though, rather than follow him. Needs to cut off. Nice left hook lands.
Oh, he's making it something. He's making it a battle now.
I think the frustration is being shown, but that's what we need. A spinning hook kick, at times it gets caught. No, nice outside kick as well to that leg. To the meaty part of that leg. Oh, watch that up kick. That's exactly what I was thinking. Putting yourself at risk here for no real reason.
It's like a hammer fist to the butt cheek there, and he almost got caught with an up kick. I don't think he learned that one from Lausanne Keita. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left now.
Oh. That looked like he twisted strangely. Imanari roll attempted. Like you said, this is the impressive thing from Shaban. Dennis is dangerous from everywhere. Tried to fly in, that needs to, again, control his emotions. He's won. You have won. There's 2 minutes left. Yes, we want to finish. Yes, we want excitement, but don't throw it away. He is dangerous on the floor. You don't need to go in.
You just saw Lausanne Keita and the other corner put their head in their hands like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But he is a born risk taker, right? And he wants to be an entertainer. You see how the crowd, oh, nice right hand. The crowd greeted him.
Youth is wasted on the young sometimes. Oh, he comes flying forward, that right hand, nice little swing and a miss. But he's going for it.
He's making something. There's the entertainer in Hassan Shaban.
Frustration through the roof. Again, nice. The frustration for me here is very similar to a Lausanne Keita fight. You feel like he could be doing more. Doesn't need to be more aggressive, just more active. Do more of the same stuff. Why is he dancing? You know what I mean? It's interesting. I know he's won.
We just got told off by Lausanne Keita as well.
Yeah, he said, you're a fighter. You can see the disappointment in his eyes, to be honest, when you look over. 1-2 go to the body.
You see that Keita saying, I want you to fight, I want you to fight.
Yeah, he should be searching for the finish. He should be searching to make a statement. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you've won. It's been a very impressive performance. So finish the fight.
Oh, that leg just gives out again. Final 10 seconds. And that will be it, guys. That will be it. Oh, I say that.
Oh. Hands right on the bell.
Listen, as impressive as the performance that first 2 rounds in particular was from Hassan Shaban, you got to give credit to Dennis Godula to stay in there and, you know, not quit.
Not only stay in there, but go for it. Yeah. Really go for it. And that shows the heart. And like when you said on the walkout, he's built different. That is being built different. Coming forward like that and going crazy when your leg is compromised and you've been hurt and you're fighting someone as dangerous as Shaban, that shows a different sort of character. So my hat
26, all for the winner, Shaban!
Hassan, erstmal herzlichen Glückwunsch. Du hast deinen zweiten Sieg bei OKTAGON heute geholt und das vor heimischer Kulisse in einer ausverkauften oder fast ausverkauften Arena. Wie fühlt sich das an mit deinen ganzen Supportern hier am Start?
Also erstmal will ich sagen, hallo Oberhausen. Ich danke jedem, der mich hier supportet. Ich bin richtig glücklich und stolz, hier zu sein und zu kämpfen vor euch. Und ja, danke sehr. Und danke an OKTAGON und natürlich an mein Team, Keita, Imani und Arash. Ja, was soll ich noch sagen? Ich kann heulen, aber will ich nicht, sonst denken die, ich bin kein Mann. Aber egal. Und ja, danke an mein Management, danke an mein Gym, UFD Gym, für alles. Ihr habt mich hochgebracht. Dankeschön. Und ja, es geht weiter. Vielleicht sehen wir uns in Frankfurt oder Köln. Aber ich gebe weiter Gas und ja.
I was just asking him, now you have your second victory on OKTAGON soil in front of your home crowd. How is that feeling? And he said he's so happy, he is about to cry, but he just wants to keep his emotion. But now he's happy that he got the victory. Probably he's going to fight in Frankfurt soon, and we'll see what's next for him. Hast du vielleicht schon einen Gegner, gegen den du gerne kämpfen möchtest, wenn es um ein baldiges Match geht? Erzähl.
Also, um ehrlich zu sein, will ich nicht groß reden. Aber mein Management weiß, ich bin immer bereit, gegen die Leute zu kämpfen, die mich weiter hochbringen. Und deswegen lasse ich das meinem Management überlassen. Der weiß schon, wie hart ich drauf bin und wie bereit ich bin. Deswegen, wer kommen soll, soll kommen. Ich bin bereit. Und ja, ich wollte noch einmal ein kurzes Dankeschön an Keita geben. Er hat mir eine Hand gereicht, er hat mir geholfen, er hat mich unterstützt. Er hat mich aufgebaut und mir beigebracht, dass das jetzt eine andere Liga ist. Und ich bin sehr stolz, den an meiner Seite zu haben. Und ja, ich sage euch nur, solange das so bleiben wird, sage ich an diejenigen, die bei OKTAGON im Leichtgewicht sind, ich komme für euch und für den Gürtel.
Whoa, okay. So, I was asking him regarding coming fights, is there somebody you have in mind that you would like to fight? And he said, whoever there is, I'm going to fight them. He doesn't care about who's next. He's going to discuss that with his manager, but he wants to thank our lightweight champion, Lausanne Black Panther Keita, for giving him guidance and for showing him that this is a different league, and he's happy to be under his wing. Meine Damen und Herren, Shaban!
So there we hear it from Shaban, tilting his cap towards his corner, in particular Lausanne Keita. That sees him now 2-1 as a pro. Back-to-back wins, one over Martin Pipek and now that over Dennis Godula, both by decision. Exciting stuff. And Luke, just to see Lausanne Keita, not just as a champion, as an athlete, a double champion, I should say, but what a coach. Listening to the corner there, really, the guy can do it all.
Yeah, he really was giving great advice out there. You can see the stylistical changes in Shaban, so just training with him, he is a real inspiration to the guys here at OKTAGON and the young fighters. I mean, he's a young fighter himself, but the younger fighters, he's really putting a shine on them. So great to see him in the corner as well.
Yeah, working the corner. And just how important is it to have mentors like that, especially, I mean, Shaban talks like one of his proudest moments is he became a man without having a father. Like, that is now, he looks to his trainers, his coaches, his teammates as inspiration, and having Keita guide him and try and harness that energy, that's
No to hate. Yes to respect.
No to hate, yes to respect. Check out the campaign on OKTAGON, MMA.com. And now we look at this battle, the battle of generations. The 19-year-old Hefeni, the Namibian Nightmare Nafuka, 4-0, will take on the